I'm Sarah the gardener, and fruit like this signals just one thing. We're not in summer anymore, it's autumn. So I've kind of come to terms with it now. We're 4 days into the season and it is what it is. And summer was just so hot and sticky and just couldn't get anything done because it was just so hot. And so now we find ourselves in a season where it's a lot more gentle. I notice there's a shift in the weather. There's a softness about it that wasn't there before, an earthy smell. I mean, probably the fact that we had rain for 3 days. So I've reconciled myself to the fact that we are in a new season, autumn. But that's okay, because autumn's not a bad season in itself and has lots of wonderful things to offer, like less heat. Oh my gosh. And despite the season change, the garden still has a lot going on. Come have a look. Come. Let's have a look. Oh, so good. The tomatoes are still hanging in there, although a lot of them have done some splitting stuff because it rained a lot, which is quite frustrating. And the blight's come back. Bugger. The pumpkins are coming along. We've got a few different kinds. I've also got a lot of weeds. It's really hard to keep on top of them at this time of year. And this is my giant pumpkin. It's about the best we can do, I guess. I'll leave them in as long as I can. This might sound a bit decadent, but we can't keep up with the watermelons. This one's ready. You can tell because it's got a dull surface coating. It's not shiny anymore. The bottom is yellow, and the other tip is this curly bit's supposed to be dead, but it's not. But it sounds hollow to me, and I love watermelon. So good. Oh. Excuse me while I eat. My pea trial's been going well. But the birds have been helping themselves to the leaves. You can tell it's the birds, well, because, well, it's bird-shaped pecks. But that's okay. Most of the plants are quite healthy. My nursery bed is doing all right. The one I planted to grow my seedlings in, because they would have just dried out in little pots. And it's doing really well. I mean, some things are doing fabulously, like the leeks and the spinach and the chicory. And undercover, the brassicas are doing so well. But I think it might be time to plant them out into the garden proper. At least I don't need to harden them off. Although the cabbage white butterflies this year are supposed to be in plague proportions. So my poor tender brassica seedlings probably won't stand a chance. I'll need to think of something else. I have some spinach seeds here. That are ripe for the harvest. It's best to leave them on the plant till they're completely dry to have a good chance at success if you want to replant these. It'll soon be time to harvest the butternuts. I've got loads, they're everywhere. I'm super excited. My spuds have popped up. Now they just need to last until the frost. Hopefully we won't get one for a while. The last of the corn needs to come down too. I really must remember to harvest some for tea. So that's just a quick look around. I don't really want to give you a whole honest to goodness proper look because it's so overgrown. There are weeds everywhere and I really need to get on top of it. I'm actually itching to get in there and just clear away the old crops because they're so messy. It will mean pulling out the tomatoes, but they are on their last legs, and it will mean, you know, bare beds, and the one behind me is already empty because the corn is long since gone. But it looks so tidy. I like a tidy garden. So come again soon. There's a lot of work to be done in the autumn garden just to put it to bed and get ready for the long slumber of winter. Not that it really slumbers here. We don't get that cold. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to take these to the kitchen for tea and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.